Hey guys, welcome back to my watercolor channel, and today I paint a small house in the woods. So it is a quite fast painting and very uncomplicated. I have my drawing ready, so my sketch on the watercolor paper, and it's just a couple trees and a very simple house. My colors are basically orange, some light brown out of cadmium yellow and red and ultramarine blue, and then for the foreground, for the snow, I have some colored blue and a little bit of tallow blue to make it really nice cold blue. But I have wetted the sky and added some cadmium yellow or deep yellow, and then I add some brown there, and I continue with the blue. I take off a little bit of paint. So basically my small painting is completely covered in a very light layer of paints. And while the foreground is still quite wet, I add a little bit of stronger a mixture of the same colors that I have used before for the blue area, so cobalt blue and phthalo blue. And I want to add some snow structure there, some small snow hills, but I also add some little trees. In the background behind the house, I add a light layer of brown colors, so kind of like creating some smaller trees. I use a very small brush for it because the house is a little bit in the sun. I want to have a very light color, and here I use my orange, but to the side of the house where it's in the shadows, I added a light blue, and now add some brown here as well, so I have a little bit of a contrast with the color. But the orange is quite important because it really makes the house kind of like pop out. And I continue with the foreground, adding some grass areas. So tipping here a little bit of a paint, and then adding some trunks, very thin trunks. Because the trees are further away and I use a bit stronger colors, I use the trigger brush. And now add some branches as well there, and more structure of trees, which is not really that exact. But here I use not a rigger brush but a normal thin brush. So I don't want to have too many details because it is a quite fast painting and quite small. I mixed a little bit of the orange with the blue, so I start to get the green, but I make sure that I still have some of the blue color there because I want to have it added more to the foreground. And then I have a very big tree, so my two main objects is the house and then a big tree somewhere at the front. Here I really use both colors, the brown and the blue. I prepare a stronger color by adding some indigo, and I add it onto the trunk, a little bit more onto the snow, so it has adding a smaller tree next to the big one, so it's a small spruce. And also a trunk here. I'll put the stronger branches in the area around the trees, so it gets more contrast and it's not completely wet to wet. And then of course adding some windows and some a door to the house. And really emphasizing just the structure, so not adding too many details there, but really having a color with a lot of pigments and a very small brush, because the painting itself is quite small. And then a little bit more of a structure, but we are nearly ready. So just emphasizing some of this snow. But that was it. So thank you for watching and remember to subscribe. Bye.